My Gavan and Melonine, and well met indeed. I'm Arachir Garladerathan, head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer of Medieval 2, but welcome to Total War Warhammer 2. As we continue on is Eltharion, and we are completely on the verge of winning. The last thing for us to do in order to achieve ultimate victory here today is for the dwarves in the north to take that last orcish settlement of Nash Rack's Lair, which looks like it is closing in. Although Mount Gumbad has fallen again as well. We can't rely on the damn dwarves to do anything. We're going to have to send ourselves north, to be honest. But we can do that because those who have been watching along will know that this is episode 27. And Eltharion has been absolutely dominating over here in the east, and Eshin are finally getting beaten. The Lizardmen are helping, and they're finally taking the Broken Teeth province, but we have secured the Plain of Bones, and it actually likes us for a change, courtesy of the Grave of Dragons. And then Eltharion is going to head out and take the last of the Eshin lands over here in Noblar country, where the capital of the Eshin reside. The Eshin will then only have the Dragon Isles. Speaking of Dragon Isles, actually, is this a location where we might be able to get an elven colony building? We'll find out. But it's very much on Eltharion to now take all of these. And then Hyphalia, once her army is ready in 4 turns, she is going to take Karak Azul, head north, wipe out the rebellion there, probably have to take Crookback Mountain back, and then she's going to head into the mountains and put down the orcs once and for bloody all. At the end of the last episode, of course, the reason it was called the Shadow King, Elithanar finally confederated with us after having spawned and taken Musalon back himself, which is very cool. So we've got Elithanar on our team now, but his army is garbage, and so we've got to watch out for that. But speaking of having people back on our team, will anyone trade with us again? No, they won't now, will they? Because our relations have gone back to very low. We managed to get our trade back, and we've got a few regions now. We've got troops defending the borders should the Dark Elves come back, but I am quite keen on sailing out and hitting Musalon, because I'm just bloody well enjoying it, to be honest. I'm having such a blast. I can't believe we are 26 hours in, and I am still absolutely loving it. If this campaign had been done at half an hour's speeds, we would be on episode 53 now. How mad is that? I've never played a Divide and Conquer episode to 53, and it just... but then I've played Divide and Conquer so much, it's no surprise that I'm enjoying playing something different. But I feel so much more confident with this game now. I feel like I'm not a complete wet week in a fortnight, and I can actually contribute to, A, your entertainment, my entertainment, and also to just not being useless. That wasn't a very well conformed sentence, I'm afraid. But I'm enjoying playing the game because I feel like I actually know what I'm doing. Granted, Warhammer is a game that requires a lot of time in order to know what you're doing the world over. Because whilst once you've got the basic concepts, those do apply throughout. Every faction, or at least every sort of subculture, plays differently. And not in the same way that, like, Mordor plays a bit differently from the High Elves in Divide and Conquer. But in the way is that they really play differently here. If you play the High Elves and then you play Mordor, you'll still know which buildings roughly are your barracks buildings. You'll know, generally speaking, how to get units. It's just all very similar. Whereas with this one, with every new faction, you've got to learn a new asset or facet of that faction's game. No, what we want to do... No, that will be alright. I don't really need any money. Musalon have come, and I'm really concerned that Elithanar's going to die, because he has not got the... I'm really annoyed that he hasn't got the moon bow. That's what that power does. Why has it not been given to him? Or does it just work as a constant passive? I don't think it does. No, I'm almost certain it doesn't. And in fact, no, because it's none of the others. We should have it, but we don't have it. It's very disappointing that his army's so awful as well. What we need to definitely do, actually, is get this swapped up. Tor Anlek is more important to me than Varda's Haven, and Varda's Haven's within reach of Nienor. She can help anything that comes there. But if we pull him away now, that's going to fall. So you're going to go over Force March.
How can I assist you?
And you're going to get over there as quickly as you can. You're going to take up garrison in Tor Anlek, and Elithanar's going to pull out. And I might pull him all the way back to Tor Fanu and train a real army. Because this is just going to die against anything that rears its head is going to take that down. Right, the Marshes of Madness. You are... we could have built that if we'd saved up. This place does not like me, not one bit. I'd like a Shrine of Assyrian. And other than that, I'm not really sure, but it's really dropping. Events are making everything hate us a lot. Oh, of course, they all hate you for a while after Confederation, don't they? I've got 4 turns of that. That's not fantastic. That's a bit of disappointment.
Unfathomable knowledge.
So we need to save our money, though, on the next turn. Don't build anything on the next turn, because she needs to train those last sisters of Avalon.
My life for Tor Ivris.
Can you attack?
Take their
No, you
heads.
can't. But they won't be able to attack us either. Yeah, I can't build anything there. And the Black Coast is going to rebel again. And that's not the end of the world. Arnhem was able to hold. It's because it's from the corruption. We really need to get that corruption under control. We really need more money. And the reason we don't have any money is because of Elithanar's bloody army. It costs 3,805. If we got rid of all of that, we'd probably save 1,000 or so. What's their upkeep? 194. So just shy of 200. And there's what? 10 of them? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 10. So there's nearly 2,000 gold coins in those spearmen alone. So we can get rid of that. That's why I really am actually tempted to just give Myron's army to Elithanar and do away with Elith's army, and then do away with Myron as well. I think I probably will, actually. I think one army covering these two is enough. And this just isn't an army either, is it? Yeah, no, let's do it. I'll tell you what, though, keep some things, because he's got space for 4 units. So if I take your bolt throwers, I'll keep hold of those. I don't think we want archers, no. We'll take the spearmen, the best spearmen that you've got. So you're not the best. You are. In fact, you are the single best unit. So, yeah, everything else. We can disband all of that. So Leith and his 4. You go and join up with him. It doesn't matter if Musalon sieges Torannek. I'm not concerned about that at the moment. All of you guys join Leith's army.
Not yet.
And Myron, the gatekeeper. If I would disband you, we gain 3,000 coins just from having a second army. There we are. So Elith has an army that actually will do something now if Musalon does attack, and he will cover these 2 regions. And also, of course, we've got enough defense in 2 armies. We don't need 3 armies on Ulthuan. We'll have more money in a while when Eltharion has finally united the lands over here. Oh, that's going to rebel again, even though it's already a rebelling. So there we go, we'll have 8,000 gold coins to play with now instead of 3,000. I think that will sort us out quite nicely. And Eltharion can move on pig barter. We will take down the homeland of the Eshin first, and then curl around and hit the Isles. And Nagashazar has also now fallen to the Lizard Men. But I really want the Isles. I'd much rather have the Isles than I would have the Eshin homeland. But if I move on the Isles first, the Eshin will take back these regions here, and I don't want them to do that. So we've got to shut them down in a sort of... I'm moving my hand, you can't see that. We've got to go in a sort of loop like that. So we go up through Pig Barter, take Flayed Rock, get the 2 on the way down, and then hit the Isles. Which will, incidentally, move Eshin to have almost nothing left. Damn it, they did attack it and take it.
I will lead the Assa.
That's alright. Oh no, they only sieged it. They only sacked it. That's stupid. Well, we'll kill them easily. We're only a turn away. So, we've got some undead to kill. I like killing undead. I have always liked killing undead. If we try and get him... Oh, you have to go all the way up there. How did he just get all the way over there? Well, let's give him something to think about. Right, before we build anything else... no, definitely get that, actually, so we can get that dragon thing. That's worth our money. And then over here, Sisters of Avalon, please. 1, 2, 3. There we are. 2 turns to go, and then she can move out. Which is what we would want. Let's lock the cursor. So what else can we build? Because we've got the money now. Tordranil. Yes, I will take you. And I'm not too concerned about upgrading Toranlek, but you can give me the walls. And there's Arnhem rebelling again. So, the attack comes. Elithanar, your first chance to prove yourself, and our first chance to get you down the blue line as well. It's disappointing that you've lost your Shadow Helm. That must be... I don't know why, but you have... Anyway, they are losing forces to attrition. Oh, they ran away!
Attack now!
Come back here! Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. Right, anything else happen over here? Musalon out in the ocean.
I'll have your soul.
Oh, that's such a gamble.
Your last mistake.
Wrath of the heavens.
Oh, look at that. Absolutely
By
decimate
sea
them.
reigned by the White Tower.
Just pop into the ocean, wipe them out, pop back again. Well done, well done, well done, well done. I don't need any of those things. Let's make you useful as well. So, Bowmaster. We've got Arwen, who has gone up the line There's not really much to do with her now, to be honest, is there? Other than just making her better. So she just becomes a powerful unit. It's a shame that they only get a barded steed as the best. Let's just keep ticking away with that then. So we killed a load of their units. We got some of their money. Always very nice to do. That means we can repair the port in Tor Anlek. Eotane holding Nagrond and Rictus at the Shrine of Cain. Varda's Haven's about to rebel against us. No surprises there. And oh, it's Malekith, isn't it? Yes, I forgot we've got you.
Silence.
Let's just interrogate him. He can't build anything else anywhere else. Oh, yes, we can. Sildrator. Yes. Continue giving me all the money, Sildrator. Right, that's all going well over there. Everything's going well quite nicely. Musalon have attacked but are regretting their decision. And we should get Landrieu. We should get the Invocation of Landrieu. That's what we need to do. And then anyone in our realm suffers attrition. It only works on Ulthuan though, doesn't it? Yeah, so we end the turn again. Right, so we'll attack and take Pig Barter. That's only a short turn away. Then we need to go up and hit Flayed Rock, as we say. And then... the Mistnar army's going to have to come back round.
Leader is needed.
Did you actually take it as well? Yeah, you did. Damn. I thought that was a Black Ark again. I didn't think that was an actual army. We can't give Nagrond a foothold, and we need to stop them bloody doing this. I need to get these garrisons upgraded. But Tor Anlek, once Musalon's army is killed, is actually relatively safe with them always landing at the shrine. But they're really interested in it. I don't know why they want it so much. It's because of the vampiric corruption, isn't it, actually? Yeah, look, the Eshin are just running circles around us. It's so annoying.
Hesitation is unacceptable.
Let's get you through this stupid swampland. And then we'll fight you there. So Vorak's going to be attacked. Oh, Nagashazar didn't fall. It's just... Oh, is that province is literally Nagashazar, and that one is the Desolation. Right, I'm with you. That's why there's that tiny little blue white line there. Oh, we got the province. Oh, the Awakened have finally been destroyed. Yes. Yes. Can we get any more of these? Can anyone see any more of those? No. So we get rapid resettlement. Keep getting those. Keep getting them. Eshin are moving us there. We've only got one turn to go, and then she's ready to move out. Ah, and Tor Anlek, yes, please.
When Loic dances, so shall I.
So shall I. Not bothered about Arnhem. I'm sure we will hold that again, and it's Mistnar where the real threat comes. Yeah, go that way round. Mistnar, you can give me that top tier barracks.
Scholar Supreme.
They're never going to hold anything there.
Forever inferior to the Assyrian.
Then it's just Musilon. And they ran away again. Oh, for goodness sake.
Make way.
No, I don't want to do that.
Ready. Onwards.
But then when they run away, surely they lose their movements. No, they won't, will they? They'll be able to take Tor Anlek now, won't they? That's so annoying. It's basically cheating. Oh, ho-hum. Right, we want the shrine here, definitely. Start getting that untainted, because it's why it's hating us so much. And it's going to rebel here. So we could probably do with building walls. I think I destroyed walls, but we're going to build them back again. Yeah, I don't need anything from you. You're going to be a shrine. I'd be tempted to go for that as well. But no, I think we'll just go with a shrine for now, and we'll leave it at that. The shrine and the walls should be enough. So we'll get the shrine on the next turn. And we can upgrade that as well, I realise. Otherwise, that is everywhere other than there. Ah, Nagaroth's about to rebel. That's alright. We can't get Musalon, so end the turn again. Eotane's shifting everything north, which is right. You should do that, Eotane. Get your armies north. Hold the northern border. And when we can help. Ah, no, wait. Oh, you only got one man. He didn't kill anything, that one little Eshin fool. And the Eshin did not. The faction have been destroyed. The Broken Axe. Yes! Taking Varda's Haven will then win us the game. It's going to be glorious. We've won a game in Warhammer Total War 2 in hopefully about 30 seconds time. Oh, but our triumph has been stalled with an attack by Ratgash. We fight the Orcs all the bloody time and we'll fight you again.
The Asur follow straight.
It's a very standard Orcish army. The only real trouble is we haven't got anything to go out and hit their rock lobbers. Ah, but we've actually got a proper defense. Yes, so they're going to use their rock lobber to hit us, so we can use the towers to attack the siege, which might give us a little bit of an advantage. We've got so many archers, this time we'd be foolish not to use the walls. What a horrible battle map this is. Get everyone off, and then get all the archers on. It's the best way to use you. Yeah, like that, except you... Yeah, you're firing over there, perfect. Right, and you guys... You come back to the square, where we will hold when it all hits the fan. So, where is the rock lobber? Over there. So, we want the towers on it as soon as we can. Hit the rock lobber, please. Archers, fire at will. From this horrible wall. I mean, I don't need to moan about the sieges. Many people have moaned about the sieges. I share the misgivings of many others about sieges, so... There's a lot of things that just irritate you. The ladder thing is the biggest one for me, though. That you need to bother to build siege equipment when you can just pop ladders out of thin air. Why bother building siege equipment? Also, you're all targeting... Please shoot the units, not the towers. I only really wanted to hold the wall so we can get that rock lobber, but I think it's actually going to be better to pull back right now and get everyone off. Get the archers off. We go. Just run away. Come on, run away. They've taken down a number of those, or a few of the... Oh, they actually destroyed the lobber. That's fascinating. Didn't think they would be able to do that. You guys are not doing what I think you're doing. Like, come on, get off the wall. Yes. Get back into positions. We're really not concerned with what their units are up to. Do they have an actual siege battering ram? No, they're just attacking the gate. This is the other thing. Why do you need a battering ram when cavalry can attack the gate? And why can cavalry attack the gate but infantry can't? They're both just hitting it with their sword. No one's doing anything special. So you wonder why it's reserved for... Oh, no, those are night goblins. Oh, I thought that was their general. No, he's over there. Ratgash. Right, the towers have fallen to the enemy. That's all right. The enemy are going to be diversifying, so... Oh, look, they are hitting us. You move that to that gap, and you guys move to that gap. Archers, don't bother about the army that's right in front. You hit the archers that are behind. Those orc arrow boys. Oh, wow, that was... Yes, that was absolutely crushing. How many of them have just died? Blimey. New target. I don't know who you're fighting. I don't understand how a unit has come from the side. Like, where's the unit card? Right, those arrow boys are down. The enemy outnumbers us, but we've only lost about 30 people. No, about 100 people, and they have lost 400. Those archers raining hell on them. Hopefully that will last. They've not made it through over there, but they will do any moment now. So that line is going to have to hold. Get the general over there. They're killing almost everything that's come through down this main line. It's dying really quickly. The bulk of their forces now stands over there. Ah, right, they're through. Right. Change of plans. Maneuver. Mirror signal maneuver. Hit those wolf riders. Archers here, if you can. Oh, you can't get those units. Yeah, just fire into the units at the back there. Those lines will hold. The rock lobber's probably killing more of its own than it is of us. Those goblin spider riders. And the enemy has Our archers are just doing so well. Archers, when they have defense, are just really powerful in these games. And I'm not one to moan. I love a good, powerful unit. Bring them down. They are orc filth. Not one of them deserves life. Their very breath is a transgression against the goodly nature of the elves. If you could target those forest goblin spider riders, please, because they've just come around the side. There's plenty of you, though. They'll fall and they'll run away. Yeah, off they go. Keep firing on them. I want them all dead. Nice, well done. Well done, everyone. Yep, now all target on there, and you guys actually. I don't think we need to bother with that side too much anymore, so if you can all turn around, let's get you into position. And then shoot at Ragash. Give him everything you've got. We've pinned him in place. Don't retreat, my brave spearmen. Hold the lines. Come on, keep firing on him. Every time you fire a volley into that set of units, a large group of them go down. He's not dead, but that's alright. Alright, turn of fire. It's over. It is over. It is actually over. There we are. The victory is ours. Doesn't really matter what we kill. They'll come again and they'll die. So 2 rebellions and 2 defenses. Perfect defenses indeed. Archers obviously getting most of the kills. Now that defense again was not done through an additional garrison forces. That was just the forces you get from the city. But I think the mod that increases garrison troops from barracks type buildings does give a boost to standard garrison buildings as well. So it does work.
Take them
I'd rather have their money, to be honest. I'm not concerned that they're going to do anything. No, and it did rebel, and it's Nagaryth. That's interesting. Broken Axe has died. Gilgallion is ready again. There's just so much going on all over the place.
I, Lawmaster of Hoeth.
Aleithanar.
Aleithanar.
Now we strike.
We're not bothered about Musalon then. Let's
Your
just
king.
kill off your own men.
Twilight.
If I attack them, they're going to run away.
Traversing.
I don't know how they've just managed to do that, but they just nipped across that corner there. So just go and sit in Toran. I can just... Let's just wait for them. Aleithanar has joined the Mistwalkers, and I'm going to take the Sentinel for him.
This will fail.
And whilst I just don't want to fight that, I'm
need
afraid.
not
It's
fear.
just too obvious a victory.
To fund my high elven.
Yes! Phoenix King, Asa Prince. Yes, 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 yes. Our victory is achieved. We have won a game of Total War Warhammer 2. I cannot tell you how happy I am to have won this. I am absolutely thrilled. That has been so enjoyable to play. Episode 27. 27 hours. Although it wasn't, was it? It's 26 and a half hours to get to this point. As the little turn timer thing scrolls through, it allows us to zoom out because that is not showing the entire world at the moment. Oh, it is showing it, I suppose, actually. And it just really does tick through. Wow. It shows you the entire thing. We did start poorly, though, didn't we? Dear, oh dear. And look how much the Orcs actually do begin with. And to think that they were then defeated in a mountain all the way up there after starting there with all of that. That's just crazy. Our capital never changed. We own 39 regions and 10 provinces at the end of the game. And it's just fantastic. Oh, look, you can jump it along. And we have shared Ulthuan with Eotane for quite some time, actually. But then after the Druki's second invasion, when Nagorund and the Cult of Pleasure joined together, after that invasion, Eotane got a lot more of Ulthuan than we did. The dwarves absolutely decimating over here, spreading out like a plague, but a good type of plague that heals people as it goes, and not a bad type of plague. And we can tick through again. But there, look, there's a Druki took most of the borders around the edge. But then as we get closer to the end, we've secured all of what was the Cult of Pleasure. We've now got a line reaching right out into the Heartlands over here. And then the last few turns go down. We can tick it to the end. 189 turns it took to win. But we did it, and I got those 2 achievements. What was Phoenix King? Is that just win with the high elves? On very hard or legendary? Yes! I'm in there with the 0.5% or whatever it is of people that have won on very hard. So take that, all of you who thought that I played terribly. You can play as terribly as Galu, and you can still bloody well win. 189 turns, 38 settlements held, but the most was 39. But we've recently just lost one. Settlements capped 74 overall. We lost 32. Didn't establish any pirate coves, obviously. That doesn't really matter. All factions encountered. Our most trade agreements was 12, and we only have 7 at the moment. We had a reasonable amount of money, but nothing severe. Total armies established 9, and most concurrent armies that we've ever been able to maintain is 4. Lost 739 units. We destroyed 2,406 units, and we recruited 335. That's fantastic odds. 265 battles fought, and we fought 94 of them personally. That's insane. I didn't feel like we fought 94 battles through this campaign. Does it feel like we fought 94 battles? I didn't think so. 191 victories, 78 of them land, 3 ambushes. Oh, we need to do more ambushes. There's an achievement to do ambush victories. We need to do at least 5. I should try and do that. Siege battle victories 39, losses 74. 6 heroes, 6 lost. Continue campaign. Now, what I will do for you all is then make this the final episode. So I will play this episode out until the end, so another 30 minutes or so, and then that will conclude Eltharion's campaign. Now, I will play the game myself afterward, but I won't do it for YouTube anymore, as I think getting the actual victory conditions is a good point to stop. I would absolutely love your thoughts on whether or not you would like to see more Warhammer on the channel. But then, of course, the people that watch this will say yes. So instead, what I will do is do a sort of channel-y update type video in a few days, maybe. I don't know. And we'll go from there. Let's make him our ambush king. Bonded service would probably be better, but we've got our army already. We don't need bonded service, do we? So I'll probably do some sort of question style video or something along those lines in due course and ask everyone if they think they would like to see a replacement for the High Elves. But indeed, if you've watched this episode being the end of this campaign, what would you like to see if I did continue Warhammer 2? What nation would you like to see me play? Now, I am not going to mention any nations because people then often choose the one that I say. Needless to say, though, that I'm not going to play as the Skaven, and I could be tempted possibly to play as the Orcs, but I'm never going to play as the Skaven because I just hate them. I fundamentally hate them, and it would not make for an entertaining campaign. So I have no desire to play as them. But otherwise, I would be eager to hear your thoughts on who you would say, yeah, I think Galu playing them would be a good laugh. Oh, we don't want growth. We want a plaza, please. Have a look, the Eshin are sneaking around. They're going to attack us in Vorag. The buggers. Oh, and that place hates us. Really hates us. Why are you hating me so much? Oh, the corruption is getting ridiculous. But the Eshin are finally being killed off. She's going to deal with those two. Then she'll take Karakazul. Then we'll knock them out. And then she can come and help us on the east, actually, can't she? But Eltharion is now only a few days away from claiming it all. Ah, yes. Please do improve. Grey Hag or Silver Spear? Let's go Grey Hag. It's closer to the front line. And Safari can give us a sanctuary. No. Stop what you're doing. The euphoria has taken us away from what we are actually trying to do. Which is improve Morgheim and Eshin's Folly. Can't do anything else. We're going to get Rebellion in the Wolflands, but it's already rebelling, so it doesn't really make any difference. And she's moving through. She'll deal with those Eshin. Although they might attack her, so she's probably going to have to fight them. But she's got quite a nice little army now. It's just that one there that's a bit of a pain. And the Lizardmen don't seem bothered about Nagashizar either, so that's going to be held for a long time by the enemy. But over here, Vardashaven has fallen. Peace reigns in the lands of Ulthuan and Musalon, however. Someone needs to kill Walden. Speaking of killing Walden, let's perform the Invocation of Landrieu and make them all suffer real attrition by just being here. Yes.
There is only vengeance.
And Alethanar the Sentinel. No Druki on Nagaroth. I don't understand why people hate him just because he's voiced by Dylan Prowse. Just because he was a Disney actor. I mean, that's insane. There is an actor. It doesn't mean he's an advocate of Disney. He might bloody hate Disney. I've seen so many people seriously say they disliked Eltharion when they found out it was voiced by him. I just think that is moronic of the highest order. It's just mad. He's a voice, and I think he does a voice splendidly. He sounds like he's got venom, and he sounds like he has seen some stuff. Oh, look at that. We are about to get absolutely overrun by Nagaron. We finally managed to achieve our victory, though, so screw it. Even if we now lose this campaign when I play in my own time, I don't care. I might give you an update video if I play through to a later point, but I mean, there's no point. We've won. I'm not going to go for the long victory conditions, not in the slightest. I just want to get those 50 research points done, and ideally as well get the ambush achievement victory as well, which is so much easier with Eltharion when every battle is an ambush, but of course you can't win them all. Ah, we're being attacked again. Now this time I'm not going to fight that. I'm going to let them win because our army's outside, so I'm just not bothered. We'll take that back instantly. We'll have to fight the Arnhem one, but that will be a win, I'm sure. Ah, Kislev have been destroyed. Does that mean Chaos is actually winning? Chaos never wins. What is this madness? Chaos always loses. Right, Flayed Rock next, please. We want to get the one furthest away and then come back in. So Flayed Rock and Haunted Forest. I'm not bothered about anything we bump into. Our army is phenomenally powerful. Knights of Nord of Rest, Knights of Torgaval. Eltharion has done very well in this campaign, hasn't he? He has lived up to his name as a master.
Annihilate them.
Oh, they sacked it. So the rebellion succeeded, and then they just sacked it.
Of high
What?
magic.
That makes no sense at all. Oh well. Well, the lizardmen at Eschen seem to be going back down here, so maybe they're going to come and hit us in this region. I expect they probably will, but I'm not bothered about that. We just need to get their regions down. And then I want the damn Dragon Isles. And then, I don't know what we'll do, actually. Our eastern side will win. Do we then actually take the fight north? What will we do once the southeast is completely secure? We could finally go and kill Numas, and then that will get these people to like us. Oh, can we get trade again, actually? No, not yet.
Is it time? We are here to listen.
Yeah, here to listen. Do what you like, love. Listen if you want, listen if you don't. Couldn't care less. I've got my handmaiden there, but I don't think she's doing anything. She's probably costing me more by being there than she actually brings. Oh, I really want that army to be killed. But that army is just going to die through attrition, aren't they? Is one of these armies an actual army? No. And I've never seen a Black Ark actually attack anywhere.
Limitless talent.
But as you are standing still, let's finally fill out your roster. So I don't really want Sentinels of Astaril, so let's give those the boot. You've got 4 Silver and Guard. You could do with a couple more Silver and Guard, I think. So take 2 more Silver and Guard, and then you've got 2 Dragons and a Phoenix. We could give you another Phoenix or another Dragon. We've got the money for it. I could give you Sisters. See, I could get Cavalry, but I'm not interested. No, I think we'll go with an Arcane Phoenix, and then maybe just another Sister of Avalon, to be honest. No, then we'll get another Silver and Guard. We'll get another Silver and Guard on the next turn. Can we get Silver and Guard in there? No, we can train them from here, can't we? In a turn. In one turn, they will join us. I can't believe we won. After all that. I mean, Eotain has helped us massively, of course. We couldn't have done it without them. The Hunt Marshal's expedition helped us over here. They came at a time when we needed them, and they answered the call. But then we managed to kill the Cult of Pleasure's side over here. But then a big facet of our victory, I would submit, is the neutrality of Clan Rictus. Because they decided not to fight, and they have stayed their hand, Nagaron then have been sailing to us all the time. And not bothered to actually walk down here. So this land has never been attacked, which has helped massively. Absolutely massively. But I think what I will do is fight at Arnhem. Oh, look, the Grunberg is held by them. That's interesting. The Empire was destroyed a long time ago, sadly. I'm pleased, though, that they finally killed the Orcs. I'm really happy about that. But, right, let's attack in Arnhem. F11. Take me there. Over we go. And let's hit these Skaven scum. What are you bringing this time? Murta? Is our garrison healed and ready to go? Northolt has a almost bigger garrison than Arnhem, and Arnhem's the bloody capital. Right, there's not many rat ogres this time. It's gutter runners, clan rats, plague monks. There's a lot more plague monks. Plague monks are like a frenzy style unit, aren't they? Like a fanatic.
My prowess is
It seems rather fitting, given how much we have fought against the Skaven, for possibly the last battle of the series to be against the Skaven. I think that would be a nice little tribute. I'm really disappointed I didn't fight that battle with the Lizardmen, because I would have liked to have just seen them in battle. And they would have done all the heavy lifting, and we would have just won the battle thereafter. So I'm disappointed that I didn't fight that. Alright, we're going to go for the same game plan as before, which is Lothern Seaguard on the flanks, Lothern Seaguard in the middle, and Lothern Seaguard on the other flank, where they're going to be supported by the Eagle. And the Eagle Claw is going to do most of the heavy lifting. Let's pop the General there, start the battle, speed her up. Oh, I am still reminded, though, how much I would love to see a Lord of the Rings game in this engine. It just would be fantastic. It would have far less great magical creatures. You'd have things like trolls, of course, and you'd have great beasts, and Mumikil would be represented absolutely brilliantly. Mumikil would be the single biggest bonus. Because if you did a Lord of the Rings Total War in the Third Age, like Divide and Conquer is, there aren't really dragons. There are potentially some worms, which is like a lesser form of dragon that exist in the Withered Heath. But there's no real categoric proof that they are there. They're just sort of nodded to the... They are given the nod that they might be there. But you wouldn't have dragons like you have in these armies. And of course there isn't any sort of great undead monster like the Sphinx, the War Sphinxes of the Tomb Kings, or the Plague Pit Abomination, or whatever it's called, Hell Pit Abomination of the Skaven. Right, you go for that one. You go for that one. You go for that one. You guys just shoot whatever you can, really. Oh, no, I've moved you. I don't want to move you. This is going to be an absolute doddle, courtesy, once again, of our enemies' poor ability to deal with range. And look at them all grouping up and allowing our archers to hit them. Oh, we got the Enveloping Mist. Do that on those. There's a unit that ran up there somewhere. Oh, there they are. Speak of the devil. Turn and hit those. Right, every archer that we have, give him a volley. You guys can get involved. You guys over here can get involved. Eagle, go over there. Right, and when he's taking a bit of damage, Eagle Claw get involved as well. Everyone give him hell, give him hell. They flanked around with their gutter runners. Right, as soon as he gets down to about half, we'll pin him. He'll take much more damage, and we will win this. They're really not doing very well, though, are they? He's about to run away. Catch him now. You're hitting him. You guys turn on that. And he's down. Right, there we are. Turn at those. Archers on that side, hit those. All of you hit that one. Lothern Seaguard. By our graces are the waves kept clear. Rule Ulthuan. Ulthuan rules the waves. It doesn't really rule the waves, does it? We're not actually particularly... There's nothing that really sets naval nations apart other than the black arcs of the Druki. Naval is not a thing, really, is it? And every naval battle takes place on land anyway. So it doesn't even matter. Anyway, let's speed this up. This is over. There we are. Arnhem will not fall to these Skaven insurrections. Why is it the Skaven that's attacking us here anyway? It doesn't have Skaven corruption, does it? I mean, it must do. Otherwise, it wouldn't be the Skaven that are attacking us. The Golden Sword goes to 140 kills, an Archer Battalion. Silver Sword goes to 126 kills, a Lothern Seaguard Battalion. And a Bronze Sword goes to 125 kills, an Archer Battalion. All on the range. Range is smashing it.
Restrain them.
I'll take the money, please. Thank you. And he's dead. No fear. Ah, no, though. You can give us a better barracks. Yeah. You could do with growth, though, really. Need to get that up. I'm really disappointed that Kislev died. Not that I have any affiliation to Kislev at all, but it does seem that Chaos has actually not just died out this time and is going to do something. And indeed, if this is a mark of where Chaos has been, then Thorgrim, you have got to start taking the fight to the enemy. Although the dwarves, the union of dwarves and border princes are actually starting to beat the undead. They've carved through here. Wissenland and Solland have both fallen, although that seems to be Skaven. I think there's a big Skaven corruption here that Italy are keeping at bay. Tilea, sorry. Otherwise, obviously the south is just, we're all allies and friends down here, so it doesn't really make any odds. So that's all gone all right. So we can end the turn. We're marching on Flayed Rock. We'll be there on the next turn. That's nice. And what's Musalon going to do now that they are dying to the mists of Torivres? And someone... finally Eotane killed them off. Right, so we don't have to worry about Musalon in Toranlek anymore. But they are sitting over there, just outside of Varda's Haven. And we might be attacked by that large Black Ark army. Although, there's the reason Nagorond aren't attacking us anymore, because they're wasting all their money on Black Arks. That's quite possibly. Eshin's last gasp over here in the mountains. We need to get Karakazul back. As we've now taken Black Iron Mine back again. So she's going to come south. And then just mop up the Eshin here while Eltharion keeps taking them down in their heartland. Ooh, the Red Duke has gone to full speed and he's off. He's going to go to Toranlek. Eotane's armies stand ready. And the Skaven, you're not coming back for more, right? They've besieged us again. So be it. So bloody be it. And Elithanar has held nicely with his little army. And you're training your final, aren't you? Oh, we need one more unit for you. I was going to give you a Sister of Avalon, wasn't I? No, I was going to give you a Silverin Guard. Yes, take a Silverin Guard. Musalon, come.
The most gifted.
Musalon, come. But then the Druki are right there. But then we don't need you in Torantlik, but we do, because Musalon are going to sail around for Torantlik, aren't they? So you've got to stay there, which means you. But then Silverin Guard, you can actually train Silverin Guard in Misnar. So,
Do not tarry.
Run over to Misnar for me, if you would. Is that 100? Oh, no, 11%. 11%. Right, we'll have to train your army on the next turn. But as we said, we actually get a Silvering Guard here. They come from the barracks, so we can get them on the local, so they'll train quicker. And that'll sort all that out. Ancient City of Quintex. Yes! Yes! This place actually really likes me. I'm surprised how much this place likes me, to be honest. But we can start really dropping the corruption now, because we can get a Shrine of Assyrian. And I tell you what, we'll destroy that so that we can build the shrine straight away and start lowering that corruption. Skaven corruption is improving massively. Yeah, we need the Skaven building to be built, the underway thing. But we can't risk destroying any of those buildings over there because that place doesn't like us as much as it is already. Aha, you got that one. Yep, I will take that. That lowers the corruption significantly in Safari. Over in the Eastern Badlands. What are you for? Oh, because you've just finally finished. Ah, yes. So we got one extra thing here. Do we want to go with that? Get more untainted? It only gives us 1% untainted. That's not very good, is it? That's bloody awful, in fact. Let's go with the shrine and get more. Continue to make these people like us. Try and get that Tower of Mages to get the reset rate bonus as well.
Master of high magic.
She's got 2 turns, so sit there for 2 turns if you would. You're making it like us. You should hopefully be lowering the corruption, one hopes. But anyway, the real task. Flayed Rock.
The Warden. Assume standard formation.
Oh, Flayed Rock actually has a fight. And we've auto-resolved it and we've won. We finally lost a unit there. Did you see that? Eltharion finally lost a unit. I don't know what it was. Probably a Silverin Guard. In fact, it was. This is an opportunity to actually then retrain you while we wait. So, you can get 3 more units, and I think 3 more Silverin Guard will be the answer, to be honest. Although, I feel like your army should have Phoenix Guard. They are, as it stands, actually better than Silverin Guard. They just cost more. But then that means you're there for 4 turns. I don't want you there for 4 turns. No, I'd rather keep you there just for 2. How long are we going to take? You're only going to take 2 at top, so yeah, do it that way. We will take Silverin. Your army's good enough for it to not matter anyway. Oh, look at this place. Everything you could ever want. We don't want riding stables. I will take a plaza, absolutely. I will take a shrine. I will take a tower. And I will probably take... I don't really know. We'll wait and see. Yeah, I can't build anything that I want to, so we won't build that last one. So in 2 turns, you'll move on Haunted Forest, which may not be enough, though, because look, the Eshin are coming. They're going to take somewhere. Myron's ready. Oh, you know what we could train, actually? Just suddenly thought.
My life for Tor.
Surely there's a regiment of renown that we can get. We could get the Keepers of the Flame, and we could also get the Grey to have 4 of those. Yeah, I think I might do that. So we'll get both of you. So we'll get the other one on the next turn. But yeah, that should be a good way to go about it, I think. And that's just taking me to Flayed Rock, isn't it? Yes. F11. Arnhem has been attacked. Let's just rise up and finish those off.
We're under siege. Subjugate them.
Down they go. Oh, that's why we have Skaven Corruption, because Rictus has got a... They've got people all over, ensuring that we lose things. So we need someone over to come over here and start assassinating these bastards. These bloody buggers.
The gods are angry.
Isn't it nobles that can assassinate? Assassinate, yeah. That's what we want. And we got a noble, actually. No. What am I thinking of? It's a prince, isn't it? We've got princes. No, it's just going to have to be a noble. You're vigorous. You're dangerous. You're trained. You're conciliatory. Amateurish, and then we're into the bad ones. Lawmasters, you have assassinate. No, you have wound. Wound. Why would anyone choose wound? Ward save or perfect vigor. Melee attack charge bonus enables sundering attacks. You're probably the better one in case we ever get you into a fight. I'm sure we had a hero, though, a noble that we did something like this with. Why would you ever want to wound? Why do all the others wound and it's only the noble that actually assassinates? We'll take Agnor.
True son of Ulfwan.
Welcome, Agnor. If you could, assassinate and improve your ability to assassinate. And reduce the cost of that. And if I pop you on a steed, you go faster. So we'll do that as well. And the speed doesn't work on the campaign map. You replenish troops. You can increase trade. Let's do that. Where are you? Oh, you're absolutely miles away. Well, Agnor, you have your task. Round you go. That's going to take you ages. That's alright. That's alright. We're not too concerned. Right, you're in place. Did I just move you there? I did, didn't I? Yes, we've got to end the turn. Alrighty then, we're closing in on the end of the episode, I'm afraid. And as I say, the last episode, 27. It feels a bit disappointing to end on an odd number, but 27 it will be. And Eshin finally come. Oh wow, and they come in force. Pestilost and Festit. I'm not going to fight that. But Ophilia is not far behind. Everything that they think that they can take, we will. We're farthest away from them now, which is where we want to be. So they can take Pigbarter, they can take Ash Thingy Mountain. That doesn't matter to me. We're going to come down here and we're going to kill off their armies as we go. And then Ophilia is going to come in from the west, and we will defeat the Eshin. It's just a matter of time. Our armies can defeat them with almost no trouble. So it's just an auto-resolve paradise, really, isn't it? Musalon attacking us at Varda's Haven, which is starting to not like us. Oh, and he came back. So we will pull him round from Toranlik. We're being raided at Eltharion Keep. Lots of bad things are happening. Our relations are still very low with everyone. Right, so let's train you up. As we say, we're going to get 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to have an Arcane Phoenix. So you're going to have to sit there for 4 turns. No one is now coming for Toranlik. Oh, which is upgraded. I gotta get to tier 5. Crime and Netley's old Bob. But we've only got 2 turns until it grows up. Move to Torakare and start making that place like us. That place really likes us. +5. That's pretty good. And our hero. Move yourself round. We can build in the ancient city of Quintex. Why did I destroy that building? What was that building, rather? And why is it now destroyed? Ah, because I'm building a Shrine of Assyrian. Yes, I am. I forget what I'm doing. You're definitely going to give me a watchtower, and then the second one isn't going to be a plaza, I'm afraid, which means we don't actually have a plaza, so no wonder this place hates us. Oh, we're miles away from that upgrading as well. This is easily our worst location. But Nienor the Fair, when her army's ready and when it's good and we're good and proper, I will attack them. But that is all not for your eyes. So I might as well just end the episode, to be honest, because that is really all I'm going to do in this episode. And that is going to be it. I don't know, as toggling Fog of War works in the same way as it did in old games. I don't think you can do it. So you won't be able to see the last... Oh, I think I might take them instead of the shadows instead, actually. They cost 327, they cost 350. We've already got plenty of archers. To be honest, actually, I think I'd rather just get another Silver and Guard unit. So you're going to stay there for 2 more turns. That's not the end of the world. What are we going to give you here? Get an embassy. Influence +2 per turn. That's not really worth building in one of these places, is it? No, you'd want to build one of these types of buildings. We just haven't got the money for it. So I know I will end the episode there, and indeed the series. So Eltharion has achieved his goal. The Orcs are destroyed. Grom the Paunch spent most of his life in this game sitting in Athel Tamara rotting, saying hello to Deathmaster Snicketch, who also spent a large chunk of his life in Athel Tamara. We managed to secure Tor Ivres, but it took way longer. In a retrospect, I should have united the Ivres region much quicker and been much more aggressive here, so that we would have had these regions earlier. That would have helped us a lot more. I'm very disappointed that we lost Port Elistor and didn't get to unite Safari. And of course, I've never confederated with Eotane, but I just can't afford to. They can get 4 armies, and they've got even more than that. They've a 5th one in Evershale. I'm sure they have another one somewhere. There's one in Angerial. There's one in Port Elistor. That's 7 armies they've got on less regions than I have. Nagarond have completely hamstrung themselves by putting all their forces on Black Arcs, which don't seem to do anything. So they just haven't attacked for ages, but then they might come down here. We don't know yet. Arnhem and Northolt have managed to hold on for some time, and they've been doing us quite nicely. And we're moving an assassin in finally to stop the Rictus from actually doing anything. And otherwise, though, it's been damned fun. I hope you have enjoyed watching along with this series. And as I said about 25 minutes ago, please do let me know, A, if you'd like Warhammer to continue, and B, what nation you would choose for me to play as if you indeed wanted to see it. Now, do note that moving forward, as I've already said, the world is returning to some form of normality, and doing Warhammer, a series of Warhammer where I can do hour-long episodes at a time is looking much less likely to be possible unless I drop a Divide and Conquer slot. So, unless I actually devoted a slot in the channel's runtime to Warhammer, it's unlikely to be able to actually continue. But I would like to continue because I've enjoyed this. And I would happily put it as a main slot on the channel. But I'd like to hear your thoughts on that, please. But for now then, and until we speak again, dear friends, thank you for all of your support and assistance. Thank you particularly to Jamali and Benjamin C. And Roman, I want to say your surname was Wintner, who commented more than almost anybody else and gave fantastic advice throughout. I do hope that any of my replies to any of you wasn't too curt. My replies are often in poor form, I'm afraid. So if I've offended you at any point, I do apologise for that. It wasn't my intent, but rather my just poor way. But thank you to each of you and to everyone that's watched, but particularly to Jamali and Benjamin C for your comments and advice throughout. But that is it. So until we speak again, dear friends, Nevair na den per amad melonin, and farewell.